I thought it would be fun to create a cute Halloween scene, and as we do it, go over all of the lessons that we've been learning in the last month, sort of as a nice little review and a reminder of what we've been learning. Now, most of the graphics that I've been using, I get from FreePic. The credits and everything will be at the end of the lesson. First thing, I found this really cute little background, and what we're going to do is we want to be able to play with each part in our Cartoon Animator 5 so that we can move them and make everything wiggle and do different things. Now we're going to separate each part, and we're going to make sure and name each layer. Background, clouds, middle ground, bats, house, pumpkins, grass, and left tree and right tree. The background we're going to save as a JPEG file because we don't need it to be see-through. And the rest of the files we're going to save separately as PNG files. Now once you've finished naming everything and saving them as a PNG file, let's jump over into Cartoon Animator and set up our scene for animation. Remember to save each layer separately. All you have to do is turn off the eyeballs to the other layers. Our first review is going to be how to expand an object on your timeline. Now I have taken the bats, and you can see here, I've got them on the first frame, under transform. I've got them shrunk very far down. Now, to increase this, all we have to do is go to the last frame, which is 150. We're going to add a keystroke, and then we're going to take the bat, click on the corner, hit our shift key, and just bring it up right to where we would like it to be. And that's all there is to it. So we go back to the beginning, and they just smoothly come in, and it's just very fluid, very nice movement. Our next review is going to be of the FFD Editor. So I've selected the house. We're going to click on the FFD Editor, and we're going to reset all. And I'm going to go to this middle one, and I'm going to hit the up key. Then I'm going to go in 10 and set the key and go left. Then I'm going to go 10, set the key, right, in, set the key, up, in, set the key, left, in, set the key, right, in, set the key, up, and we'll just leave it right at that. Now we're going to go back to the beginning, and we have used an FFD on the timeline every 10 frames. And let's see what we've got. So we've got these little bit of creaky movement in the house by using the FFD key. Next, let's review creating bones and using the spring tool. I'm going to use the little pumpkin here. I'm going to go up to the top on the left and go to the composer mode. Now we're going to add bones to our little pumpkin. We'll click the bone tool. I'm going to click on add a bone. I'm going to start at the bottom. Click, drag up to the mouth, drag to the middle of the eyes, drag to the top of the pumpkin, and drag to the top of the nub. And then right click to let it go. So we've got 5 little bones showing here. Now we've got to set up the springs. So we're going to click the spring editor, and we're going to select all 5 bones. We're going to assign it to a spring group. Now they're all assigned, and then we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use the rubbery for this demonstration. Now we go back to the scene. We're clicking on our pumpkin. Make sure we're at the beginning, and we're going to click on springs so we can see what we're doing. Now I'm at the beginning, so I'm going to move him over to here so we have a little room to play with. First thing I want to do is I want to set up the path. So I'm going to click twice. Spring comes up and you get the key on. So I'm going to put a key here. No, I think we'll put it every third one. I'm going to click here and put a key. Then I'm going to go 3 more and hit the key. 3 more, hit the key, and 3 more, hit the key. Okay, now we go back, and on the first one, I'm going to drag it up a little. Second one, let's drag it down like he's heading over here to this other pumpkin. Then we'll drag it up a little, and then we'll drag it down again. And then we'll drag him up, and he is with his other friend. So let's go back to the beginning and see what we got. So we have our FFD, we have our stretching, and we have our little pumpkin using the bones and the spring action. In part 2, I have taken this cute little character that I got off of Free Picks and prepared him in Illustrator to be animated in Cartoon Animator 5.2. And so what we're going to do in part 2 is review how you prepare the character, how you add the bones, how you import it into Cartoon Animator, and then we'll animate it and have a little fun. Hope to see you there. Have a great day. Diana.